Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ronnie. Thank you so much for tuning in to, wow, why did I forget my intro? Hi guys, my name is Ronnie. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, The Universal Euphoria. I was actually thinking about getting rid of my channel name because I don't use my blog, but I'm going to go back into doing my blog because YouTube is refusing to let me change my channel name, and my blog decided to auto-renew for $200, and it's kind of my fault because they did tell me that they were going to auto-renew it, but I was like, oh, I got time to auto-renew it, and they auto-renewed it 15 days in advance, so I clearly did not have time. So I'll give you guys more detail about that in some other video, but today we're going to be talking about how to do a facial. We're going to be doing it on a professional level. When I say professional level, we're going to be doing like all the different steps. I'm currently in esthetician school right now, so this is kind of like what we're learning, or what we have learned. So facials was like the very first thing that we did, but I'm just going to show you guys how to like wash your face. So part of the reason that I am showing this video is I think it's really important that everyone knows how to do like a complete facial, like just to give yourself an at-home spa day. Obviously come see your facialist if you want to be pampered, just like when you take care of your hair on like a Sunday. Like, it's nice to do it for yourself. It can be very relaxing, and you can really spend your whole Sunday doing your hair if you got super thick crazy curly hair like I do, which is in a bun right now, so y'all can't even tell. But it's also nice, obviously, to go see a professional as well and just get pampered that way. But I wanted to give you guys, you know, just like the little tips and tricks to do it at home. I am using the Dermalogica brand. I've been using this since I started school. We can definitely do a review on that later because I've got some different feelings about it. Very, very good feelings, and then a couple that I'm like, ooh, I don't know, but I don't have any extreme negative feelings towards it. But I can definitely give you guys a video of that if you would like. Please comment down below. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. But all of the different things that we're using are like more so like a very generalized skincare. So my skin care, I guess, concerns that I would have, and maybe I should get a little bit closer so I can show you guys. Let me see. Yeah, so like, ooh, we are really close. Look, the sunlight is like not being my friend. So, ooh, actually it is, I lied. So, but it's a little bit too bright. I haven't washed my face either, which is, we're washing in the video, but the sun's like really in my face. But I don't know what's better, so I'm gonna come back over to this light. I think this is easier. But my concerns are, I have like a lot of I have like, I guess, acne scarring. So like hyperpigmentation from like not taking care of my acne the way that I needed to when it would populate. Like, I used to pop it too early, and so like I got a lot of scarring from there. And then also I don't really wear sunscreen like I'm supposed to, so we're getting better with it. I was really good at it when I had my wedding and preparing for that, but like after the wedding I was just like, ooh, it is what it is. You can ignore these like under eye like darkness. This is from like not sleeping because I've been going to bed at like 3 a.m. because I've been playing The Sims. But for the most part, hyperpigmentation is like my biggest concern. Sometimes I get acne, but I wouldn't say acne is my concern because it's really all about how I eat. I am a sweet fiend, and when I eat sweets too much, my face breaks out. So to combat that, just like reducing my sweets and drinking more water is usually like the cure. And then also like my skin type technically is oily, but since I've been using this line, like I don't really feel like I have super oily skin throughout the day. So it's a little shiny, but I just woke up and I'm really just trying to put a video together for you guys, but just wanted to kind of explain that. And then so yeah, no blackheads, no whiteheads, no fine lines and wrinkles isn't my concern. I have, you know, pretty youthful skin still. I don't have sensitive skin. Like, I don't deal with redness or anything like that. It's just all about the products, though. Of course, like, if you are noticing that like you're not reacting very well to a product, it's a good reason to also reach out to like an esthetician, or you know, just try to do a little bit more research. And then real quick, I'm just gonna do a small plug before I get into the facial washing video. If you are someone and you're like, oh my gosh, like I can't figure out what I want to do with my skin, like everything is going crazy. I'm still, like I said, in school. I'm not certified, but I can still do consultations. I would be very open to doing it, so please feel free to reach out to me. We can set up like a FaceTime consultation, or a Zoom consultation even, just, you know, whatever we find to be the most comfortable way. But you guys can reach me at my business page at @ittybitty_Yoni. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm going to be end up posting that video. If for some reason I don't, then I guess I can put everything on my Instagram that has not been just touched in so long, which is my Universal Euphoria Instagram. So I'll put both of those down there so that you guys can kind of see that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started because this video is already getting too long and I don't want it to be too long. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so this is somewhat of a mini version of like my setup at home. I'm going to explain kind of like the little differences of like if you were actually giving a facial or even doing your own facial versus how I have it set up right now while we're at home. And sorry, my air conditioner just turned on. So here you see that I only have my one fan brush. I actually have two, but I'm using the second one right now for doing my highlight when I do my makeup because it just like perfects it. So typically you want to have two. You want to have one for your mask, and then you want to have one for exfoliant, which this is my exfoliant here. And so yeah. Then inside of these two bowls, this is where you would put your water, so that as you're like doing your cleansing, you have water to obviously like kind of like dip into repeatedly to like wash off the face. And this is just like I do my order from left to right when I am doing my facial. So here would be pre-cleanse, which is that. Then it would be cleanse, which is that. Then it would be exfoliant. This is like a powder, so you would actually like mix it up with water and make it frothy. And I'll try to show you guys that. I might actually have to just clean off my other brush because this brush doesn't do a very good job of making the exfoliant. Then you have your massage gel cream. Then next you have your mask base in here, and then next would be toner. Obviously the toner doesn't need its own little bowl here. And then it would be active moist. I have a little bit of active moist in here just because I usually always put too much, so like I just have leftover in there, and I put tops on these if I use too much of my product because product is expensive, so you don't want to just go crazy, right? So there's that. And then on here I have two face rags. Typically, obviously these would not be on here. Typically if you're at home, it's a little bit different, but still even at home, like I don't like to use the hand towels, which is what we would use in school or what we would use on a client. For me, I just prefer to use rags. I think that they're thinner, they're easy to clean with, or maybe just the ones that I have aren't super thin. Like these are like the cheapest things that you could buy at Walmart that come in like that pack that are like $1.50, maybe not $1.50, but they're pretty cheap. And so those to me just make me feel a little bit more clean when I'm trying to like get everything off versus my hand towels, which are super thick. This one's pretty thin, but most of the time they're super thick and they're just not easy to work with. So we're gonna work on that. But these are the items here. Like I said, the difference being that I do have the hand rags here. I don't have the second item for the exfoliant at this time. In class, or sometimes if I don't feel like using sponges, then I'll just kind of like use SD wipes if I have them on me, which are just like, it's not gauze, but I don't know, it's just kind of like sheets of paper that you can roll. And to me, it's just a little bit more hygienic than using the sponges. But obviously with COVID going on right now, the only two people who I use the sponges are me and my husband. But I probably wouldn't use those on a client just because I really prefer the SD wipes. So yeah, those are some of the items that I use to, or I'm sorry, this is the full piece of the items of me washing my face. So I'm now going to show you guys just like a mini tutorial of it. I'm going to clear out space on here somehow, some way for a basin as well, because that's where I'm going to put these in. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and turn around my camera so I can show you guys. Okay everyone, that was my facial video. That last part was me really just putting on the toner and then the active moist on top of it. The toner acts as a vehicle for your moisturizer, so rather than like wiping it off, you really just like want to apply your moisturizer while your skin is wet. It locks in and just kind of helps it move and get into your skin a little bit better. But yeah, my face feels absolutely amazing, super clean. Let's see if we can do a little close-up. Yes. It's getting better. I know like some of y'all are probably like, oh my god, look at all that hyperpigmentation, but I'm gonna show before and after. I think I'm 30 days into using this line now, and as far as like my skin, I told you guys I can do a whole review on it, but like as far as like how my skin feels overall, like it has definitely improved. Like, oh my goodness, just the feeling of it. But I'll get into more of that in a later video. If you guys have any questions, please drop them down below. As I mentioned beforehand, if you're interested in doing a consultation, you guys are more than welcome to you know, reach out to me. I'll put both of my social medias down below so that you guys can kind of go on there. It's on Instagram. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Does anybody else use the Dermalogica line, or is there like any like I guess non-drugstore line that you guys use that you just like love to death? Let me know, because like I said, I'm in school. Sorry, my dog. I'm in school for being an esthetician, and I'm just looking into like a whole bunch of different lines that I might be interested in adding into, you know, my eventual portfolio. So I'm gonna go put on my wedding ring now because I feel naked without it. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.